Hello? Is there any audio? Alright. Okay, but the audio doesn't seem very good. You tell me, chat, what do you think? Because I'm using the audio from the controller. I need to find something better. Si, dans la poche. Dans le sac. C'est le sac des appareils. What do you think, chat? You tell me if I keep the audio on, if it's good, if it's not annoying. No, flap touch it off. Well, anyways, so how are you? Are you good? I've been waiting for this game a long time, and now it's finally out, and I'm a little bit afraid because Don Vavra started to turn his back, turn his coat, sorry, turn his jacket at the end. So maybe the game won't be, full realistic stuff like they said. But we'll see. We'll see if the game is gay. So let's start.
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready!
Take cover!
Now! Move on!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Alright, let's go.
Norwood! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them! Shoot him! Oh, knock it down!
Right.
You haven't a chance. Got him. We can handle it here.
What now, fucker?
Archers, come here! Fuck you! Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for? Godwin! Get over here with that crossbow and join the right cover! Help up with that arm! Bastards! Don't let them hack the way through! What the fuck are they waiting for? Get ready for another attack! This one's from back! Fuckers! That's it! Draw your sword and follow me! Fucking Wenceslas!
Alright.
Got him!
Combat feels better.
Let him have it! I'll hack you to ribbons!
Shove down the ladder!
Slice him up! Knock that ladder down or they'll overrun us!
Like, don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Dentes Fortuna fucking Juvat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. And the most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Everyone to the chopper!
Is that it? Is this the introduction to the game? There was nothing. No, like it's not the introduction. It's just the pre-introduction. I don't know. What I was seeing is the end of. So, how much time do you think we need
Dentes Fortuna
to get to Anscapon's house? You tell me in the chat.
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes Fortuna Juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as
Yeah,
gold,
okay.
and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't
I want
speak
to know
Latin.
if you can get inside the Anscapon.
Sir.
It's the thing I want to know with the most urgency right now. Because this game.
My
I
word,
think the frame rate is
that
not that
is fucking impressive. It makes
good.
Perchline
I'm
look
not.
like
I'm
an
not sure, but I
outhouse.
saw sometimes the frame
Bergov
rate
must be made
looked
of
like
money.
he dropped a little bit. Yeah, in the cinema. No? Okay.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Like traffic. With good. Well,
There's no talking to you today. Never mind then. But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing it.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat.
That sounds
Trotsky's
gay.
almost within reach.
Sounds gay already.
How's it looking down in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Old Oak's got eyes like a horse. I don't miss nothing.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Yeah.
Easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Corral them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we won't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
So, what is the playstyle? Soldier likes nothing more than to have a weapon in his hand and wear a strong suit of armor. He is also infamous for his short temper. Advisor prefers to solve things using his knowledge, sharp tongue, and kind word. Scout likes to hide in the shadows and solve tasks silently, undetected, and by stealth. Choosing a playstyle will give you some starting experience points, but the choice of what traits you will develop next is up to you. Alright. Does this really impact the game like the immersive scenes from before? You know, if I choose something, I'm blocked for the things after. I would like it to be a real RPG, like some experts would say. I kinda like to play stealth, especially in the first game. I tried it to play like a thief. It was very cool. So, decisions. What do you think? soldier. Well, I'm gonna go with the stealth.
I served Sir Hans as a scout and tracker.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Persuasion. You can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogues, you will have a choice of some of the options below that define how you will react, but beware. Persuasion requires the other party to believe you. As speech, you try to handle the situation peacefully and without conflict. Charisma, you make use of your noble appearance and good reputation. Might, you try to come across as a hero and protector of the weak. Coercion, you say anything to get your way, even using lies and manipulation. Domination, you make it clear to the other person that you're superior to them. Sounds fun. Dread, when reasoning doesn't work, threats might. Alright. The persuasion skill is influenced by your other stats and skills. You can find detailed descriptions in your inventory under the player tab. Well, I guess it's kind of like the first game, you know, if you're dressed in a certain way, you will have more certain stats, like if you're, I don't know, better dressed, you will have more charisma with nobles and things like that. Many situations can be solved by reasoning with the other party. Within dialogues, you'll have several options of how to react, but be warned, the other party won't always believe you. Right, stats, coin, reputation with your counterparty. Persuasion is not about picking the highest number, it's about who you're talking to, what you look like, what your reputation is. For example, threatening a bunch of thugs with violence alone is usually pointless, just like claiming to be a nobleman with straw sticking out of your boots. Right. So, can I get in a fight? Because I want to fight. As envoys, we are offering an alliance. Choose correctly. By choosing speech, you will try to resolve the situation using your diplomatic skills. Or try appealing to your noble appearance. People are more inclined to believe a well-dressed lord than a beggar. Alternatively, try to convince the counterparty of your chivalry and offer your martial skills and strength. Right? Maybe
We
we
want to
can fight
negotiate an
some
alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. So we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy, or you'll
No,
pass to a
reputation of
place you don't want to be. Didn't you say you were a tracker? So you're a knight all of a sudden?
Oh,
Or you're
I
not
said I
really
was a
sure?
tracker, so he
Don't
didn't
try to
believe
pull
me.
the
Well,
wool over my
nice.
eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's travelling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanish of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Yeah, the game is not loading properly.
Sorry about the cold receptions.
Not
You must be cautious.
very
These
optimized.
bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Is he gay too?
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Who is gay?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink
Come on,
almost
man,
as
I
bad as
want
the
to
rest of
fight
you.
some.
And you lot are rank.
Yeah, but in Red Dead Redemption you fight almost. Man, you do. The first mission you do fighting. Man, you talk a little bit with Dutch Mike. You go to the house where there's Macfarlane? No, what? What's the name of the woman? No, the woman. Sadie. Adler. Yes. Sadie Adler. So you go to the house, you fight at least, I don't know, 5, 6... Yes, but it didn't count. It was nothing special. Father Golden? It was Father Godwin? Oh, this is why he called me Godwin. I didn't understand that. I was like, did I tell them a different name or something?
Whistle at that mutt of yours to stop barking.
So, first I'm gonna change the settings. Let's see if the chat is listening. Yes. Will it charge correctly? Will it load correctly? So, Wesley Dijkstra, he said probably not gay. Well, I hope you're right, because this is one of the only games I was waiting for. I have no hype for GTA 6. There's no other games I can think about that I would really want to play. And this one looked good. The first one is not woke. I hope so, man. What's happening?
What? Henry! Hey! Call off that mutt of yours!
Whoa, calm down. What is this? General information. Putting on an armor has a few important rules that must be followed. Properly assembled armor will protect you the best. Head protection under helmet. You must always wear additional head protection under your helmet, such as a coif or hood. The helmet itself will protect you from being cut, while the protection underneath absorbs heavy impacts. Gambesson under chest armor. A gambesson is a long, thick padded shirt that forms a cushioning layer between your body and the metal of the armor that protects you. Quilted hose under leg armor, like a gambesson, quilted hose create a soft layer between your body and the plates on your legs. Shoes under spurs. To properly use spurs, you must first put on some shoes. Makes sense. Outfits. You can create 3 outfits, okay, cool, for different occasions in the inventory and switch between them on the fly, kind of like Red Dead with the cold, or like noble stuff, a combat outfit, a noble outfit, or it's more like the cold and the hot. Each outfit is marked with its coat of arms, and every item you are equipped with in that outfit is marked the same way. Multiple coats of arms on an item means that you have it equipped in multiple outfits. Using outfits, you can create a full plate armor set for close combat, a sneaking outfit for stealthy business, or even a dapper ensemble for when you want Henry to make a good impression. I apologize in advance if you have trouble hearing me. If you're having trouble hearing me, it's because I'm using the controller microphone, so it won't be that good, and I'm moving with it. Look at the colors on your phone, because they are very good. It's too dark.
How many times do I tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why
I'll,
not?
I'll do it.
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always
Come
win
here!
then, eh?
What's all the fuss about,
That's
Mutt?
an easy
Are you
one.
that hungry?
I always
All right,
win,
I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
Conrad, my old mate. Rolled a few, eh?
Here you go. Take it.
There's nothing. Good point.
Hey, Conrad, one little game, eh?
Leave me alone.
Free.
I know you only too well. It's all one little game. One little game. And then you go and take my last groschen.
Listen, would you have some scraps for a Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Look at Henry. I can threaten him. Alright. So, we'll get food at Trotsky. I'll bring you something from the noble's feast. You wouldn't want Mutt to bite you. What would you swap? What?
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can
Kind
do.
of lot of work for us. Come on.
About that sausage.
Yeah? Have you got the ring? I'll swap you for it, like I said.
I don't.
No ring, no sausage.
Oh, come on now, I need to do it.
Tankard!
Yeah, yeah.
Well, the game looks good, but it doesn't look, that good. And maybe it's a good thing if it got a lot of content, like real RPG stuff. Well, I won't mind if the graphics are not, the best there is. Because the game will be good in itself, I hope so.
Henry, come here.
So, the guy wanted me to get a sausage. I need to play the dice for the sausage. Alright.
Henry! Better...
How about playing dice for the ring? How do you think tomorrow will work out?
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. What about that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right? Come on.
I don't feel this. Yeah, but the guy wants me to lose even more money. He wants me to pay, I think.
On then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
Kind of, because in the first game I didn't play a lot. I kind of remember from the first game, but they had the explanation on the side while you play. You know the rules, the points, the dice that has values. These are the only ones that have values. So the 1, the 5, the 4. Yes. We get the scores here. And there's combos now. You can get already too complicated. I just want to fight. I just want to fight some bandits or whatever. Much painful. Maybe after I finish the game first time, I will create a character that only plays dice. I hope this is that kind of game. I did score in continue. I get nothing.
Aye, that'll do. My God! Oh, come on!
Ouais, c'est le câble. So what should I take? What should I... Hold the die? No, higher.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know? Nothing worth mentioning. Aye, that'll do. Here. My God, I'm done. If I was you, I'd take it.
Et là, je fais comment? Alright, back in the game. But this is not the kind of introduction I expect from a game, you know?
Aye,
Kind of
that'll
a slow, very slow info.
My God! Oh, come on! Here.
But I have no hope. Can't I skip when he's playing? Can't I just skip the part where I fight some people? I hope
That's
the game
enough for
plays
me.
good.
Your turn. Aye, that'll do. Here.
What? What did you say? But I want that sausage. Of course. They always do this kind of crap.
My lucky dice
They
never
always
fail.
do this
It's
kind of
mine,
crap.
friend.
This is why I don't play
Tomorrow,
the dice games.
we'll drink on Henry's coin.
That's just great.
And now I
You can
pay.
never have too
Just
much
because
ale.
I wanted to
Wanna
feed the
try
dog,
your
I
luck
will
again?
not feed the dog
Same
again.
wager.
I will do an addict game, a dice game addict.
All right, let's carry on.
My Henry
Now I'll
will
show you.
always be in debt.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side. That's still all
What is
right.
this clipping?
It'd be worse if you already had 3 ones. Ha!
The guy, I'm sure, is cheating.
My lucky dice
What is
never
this?
fail. It's mine, friend. Tomorrow, we'll drink on Henry's coin.
Again?
That's just great.
You can never have too much ale. Want to try your luck again? Same wager.
Oh, no.
Nah, that's enough humiliation for me.
I think this is scripted, come on. But they want me to play for a ring, so I should be able to get the ring. Come on, it's not fair. Oh, maybe I can steal it. Maybe the table will...
Where did you get the table from?
From that cave behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground.
Alright. So I...
Look
got,
out.
I feel cheated.
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
There was
They
no
didn't
threat.
do anything, though.
I would have
Besides,
killed them all.
That captain was just an
My
underling.
advanced
Just an underling?
sword skills.
How could you tell? Did you see how many men he had there?
He backed down in the end, though.
Because I kept you in check. You better keep your nose out of it next time.
Yeah,
If
dismissive
think so,
as you wish.
sir.
I do. It's an order. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Bergel. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Don't fuck it up.
As you command.
Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long
Yeah.
journey? With a bit of swordplay?
Finally.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long.
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right, then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
No, I did not. I did not play. Well, I got some money, it's okay. So,
So, should we start?
Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
Well, I tried, but it didn't really work, so the
Oh,
dog...
don't worry. Oates is cooking up that gruel again, that... Well, not even a dog would eat.
I never knew you were such a gourmet. All right, let's go. A bit of sword play will give you an appetite.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
You chain attacks by pressing the attack button again while your first attack is still in progress. Chaining attacks is faster and more efficient.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Now save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
Is it for today? Is it? Oh, I need to block
Nice.
before. Just block.
Good. That's the way. Good. Nice.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Pretty good. You're doing great, Henry. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. You have to block first. You have to block first. Sweet. Nice. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Nice work, Henry.
That's how it's done.
Slow. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Alright, I like that. Press a button and the conversation appears.
100? How about
I'm
200?
confident in my
You
skills.
feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard. Off to a good start.
That's what I call swordplay. Don't go back. How do you do it? Go for it. How do you do it? Ow! Kurwa!
Kurwa.
How do you do it?
So it's kind of easy. I know it's because tutorial, but it's not a really good thing.
How did he do that?
Wait!
No, no, I don't
I've
surrender.
asked for you.
No.
Say the victor is clear.
Come
I'll get my
on.
winnings from you later. Now it's time to eat. Oh, that swordplay has given me quite an appetite. Let's get some grub.
I didn't want to surrender. I was destroying him. No, I surrendered because I was destroying him too much. And I wanted him to be happy.
So who won, gentlemen?
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have
Mock
someone
me.
to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Rattay.
I don't remember what I...
That
Well.
time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually
Oh
end
yeah,
up?
well I
Henry,
win in
that
my,
was no
in my
time ago
trade
at all.
show.
Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. It feels like an eternity.
God,
Well, maybe if I had
we
my
had no lack of
PS4
excitement.
playthrough, we would have
Anyway.
said something.
I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
I dragged you apart.
Dragging you apart was great fun. You were shit-faced, he was foaming at the mouth, and she was screaming like mad.
I was watching from the table, and I have to say, Henry, you dodged him pretty well.
Yeah, let's
Did
dodge.
you catch a blow at all?
Aye, but nothing worth talking about.
He doesn't go down easy.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world
My objective
turns
is
around
to make
wenches. Ain't that right,
pretty,
Henry?
fast
You
build,
never
you
gave
know,
us the goods on that lass of yours.
a
What
lot
was
of
her name now?
agility,
Teresa.
being able to
She
evade.
lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart. Sounds gay. Nothing happened with Teresa. That's not true. Brave and death have to do you? What?
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Skalitz after it was razed to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me.
I
And
kind
that's
of
all
like
I'll
the
say.
DLC. Didn't thought it was woke. I
You
like
know,
the music.
this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Is my Henry a moron? Will he be dumb? A dumb thief. Even know. Well, let's go with stuff.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
This
was
guy
getting
must
dark.
have eaten all the side.
I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Well,
I've already told you all I know. Von Berghoff is a very important nobleman, the royal chamberlain. He administers the country for the king, collects taxes. It's like this. There's the king, then him, then a very big gap, and then me. And we are envoys sent to offer him an alliance.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
alright. So,
The sword is a weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated. And let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it. And I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My
Yeah,
words
it's
exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
they look very strange.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Gay, 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 gay.
Fit for a king.
I saw this scene in the trailer, and I said to my friend, "Man, come on, this
You're
seems
right
gay."
about our stench.
And sometime later,
Let's hope
oh,
this water isn't too cold.
those rumors
want your
happen,
pride
you know,
and
that
joy shrinking.
gay, all that shit.
I'm more worried about it being too
Come on.
deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
The old balls. The old
What's
gay
the matter?
balls.
Females!
But it's
Let's
supposed
go
to
to
be
them.
gay. I don't get it.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Maybe it's,
Hans!
so Henry, he doesn't know he's gay, you know? It's the gay thing.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close.
Yeah, it looks like it was stitched on the body.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on. Let's
It's
get
not the
closer.
same hand as the rest. It's not the same color. You don't see that there's some kind of it's like a glove on the wrist. Don't you see the?
One of them's doing laundry. We've got to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hey? What was that?
It works. Let's go.
Alright. What was that?
See if there was meat.
go even closer, but carefully.
Yeah. Females.
Ona je u muzyky, směje se
Come
na
on, they could have
kasíky,
been naked.
ty jen pijou jedí,
So they
Pána
are
sama
missing some points.
sedí, aleluja, domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to...
Fucking
God, you're a...
Whoa! Did you see that shit? There was kind of a thing on the screen. What time is it in the video? So we know.
We've got to do something.
What time is it?
Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Tu vois au début et tu vois combien de combien.
Oh, fuck. A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs!
That bastard's with them.
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
Alright. At least he's an horrible bad guy.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just
Maybe he's
stand
gay.
there, you idiot! After them! On the bank!
What?
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now.
Henry's fucking Henry got an arrow.
Come on! We'll cut them up on the other side! Off his horses, quick!
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah!
Fuck! We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trotsky? There's someone in front of us. Down.
Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
We
And
can't
keep
go
your
this
eyes
way.
peeled,
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rock. And you, go to the pond. If they didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond, I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, foot trail,
He'll see us.
everything.
We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
Swim all the fucking way across.
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish
Now.
on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black. When all your torch does is blinds you.
Leave it out. Catching some naked men people. Better than getting killed in a skirmish.
Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here! Stand still!
Watch instead. You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim
Use
across
your
the
head.
pond,
Be careful. Stick behind me. Run! Quick! No, no, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Put it fast. They're fleeing into the rock. Hurry. Got no round. We'll catch them at the top.
What now?
Hey?
They're
Shit!
here.
Han!
Take cover!
Run
There's
ahead
more
of
of them up top.
Right.
Where now, for fuck's sake? Hey! Get over here! Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark.
way out.
Hans!
Yeah. Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to
Kind
warn
of
you when those
left me
soldiers
alone.
popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
This was the scene from the trailer. From the gameplay. Alright.
You're a dead man!
Ah, you're a...
Cinematic. But I could have killed him. I don't know what next time I'll just I'll forget. Well, maybe not, but
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Pa.
Now, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
And where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. We've got to disappear. Come on, I'll help you up. How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there.
Alright.
Henry, what are you staring at?
Am I doing this?
Horseman. Faster. I'm doing what I can, pal. Jesus. Don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate. Fuck. What's the matter?
Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us.
Christ, Henry, stop yelling and move your ass.
Bianca.
Come on.
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else
Run!
from the trunk. Go to the
Easy,
castle.
Henry.
Hurry. What about you?
Are you mad?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to
For
Saran.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
He owes me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Look.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this.
No.
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry. Wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
Think again, Scott!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
covered scouts. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
And what about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name? By the way,
Bushenna's my name.
and I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Terrible fall. Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level, skill and perk points due to your extensive injuries. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. So, you fall from a cliff, you become retard. Video game logic. Alright. I need to stop being a retard again.
Damn! This wound is...
No pets? She only got the tree. Alright. Could have been a longer tour. I'm not satisfied with what she gave me.
Still bleeding. I better bandage it up quick before I bleed out.
No. Already did.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no. Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
I don't know if I should start. Is there a difficulty? So my friend is telling me there's no different difficulty mode, and sometime later they will put the hardcore mode in the game, just like this one. The game looks good. Okay. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing.
It's pretty weak, but it's regular. That's a good sign.
Can I rob the old woman? Well, I remember this from the gameplay that they showed. There will be some kind of fight here, I guess. Yeah, this is the best part for me. I'll take it all. I can put some pants on. Alright. What is the blood symbol on the clothes? Well, it means it's dirty. Can you put the hood? Oh. Equipping a pouch will open up slots that you place potions and food in. You can then quickly consume these during combat. Okay, cool. Slots. The maximum number of slots you can have is 4, but not every pouch will allow you to use all of them. If you have a marked item that can be placed in the bag, you can place it as follows. Alright. Belt. Equipping a belt will increase the number of slots you can equip items, weapon. What? Equipping a belt will increase the number of slots you can equip items, weapons. Sounds strange what I'm reading. Shields and ammunition 2? I think there's a lot of... Well, maybe it's me. I'm not an expert in English, but sounds strange. And ammunition 2, normally 2, it's with 2 O's, no? Ah, 2, yes. It's late, come on. It's been a long day. You can then quickly swap them in combat. Slots, the maximum number, okay, it's the same. Combinations, one weapon, shield or ammunition can be equipped in multiple slots, allowing you to create variable weapon sets. For example, you can combine one shield with multiple different weapons such as swords and shields. Okay, I like it. We'll see how it works. I like that. But it's not visible. Wow.
Ah, I feel like a new man.
Should I put it somewhere? No, I don't think so. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
She's a witch. She's the woods woman. She's kind of a witch, man. She's the ugliest thing that I've ever seen, like in the song. Like in the song, man.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ.
Friend.
In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you. And over Bajana, too.
This is too dramatic.
I did what you asked.
Panicking.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So, consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right.
Sounds
I've
sexual
got a bit
stuff.
of that Lethean potion left.
yourself to
It
Boshena.
ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious, too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Do I avoid the task? Lazy Henry doesn't want to work.
Not to worry. I'll see
The old
what I
lady,
can manage.
she saved my life.
It's on account of us that he's here, anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Yeah,
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that,
Well, when I say that,
better
I
have a
don't,
wash,
because
so as you
problem,
don't
I
have
don't
the
care.
stench of
Me,
death on you.
what's
True.
important if it's the gameplay is good.
I'll sort
and
out the rest with
options are
Ignatius, the
good, you know,
gravedigger,
lots
when
of
he
things you
comes
can
by
do.
again. So's I don't have that wretch
Interesting.
lying here till Judgment Day.
And I hope
All right.
it's not gay.
I'll get to it.
Don't die on me now. Henry will be back soon with her.
My controller is vibrating, I don't know why. I think it's from the weight of the dead body. It did the same thing when I took him before. But I don't see penalties on the stats or the stamina training. I don't know if it's doing something to me.
Ah, shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Well, That seems like some game from a crappy studio. Like, we don't have animation, just a black screen and some writing. That sucks. I'm sorry, but that sucks. Come on. What is this? That totally sucks. At least 2-second animation, the guy putting it in the hole. Come on, man. Black screen and just some writing? Black screen? Not even the sound of shoveling?
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. Purple flower, sage. There we go.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner
Oh,
Hand
shit,
gets that
no.
remedy, the better.
They all have those strange... Oh! Did you saw that? Don't you see when I was picking the herbs, the sky, strange shit appearing? You don't see this... Come on, man. Yeah, doesn't look good.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? Should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
I'm looking for those renegades.
So...
Hey! You! What do you want? Come
Where is the
here and
weapon?
Tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
I can... Alright. Thank you, guys.
Did you fucking hear me? Tell me what you want here, or you'll see.
Alright. You see?
Shut your mouth and start praying, you arsehole. Don't think I don't know what you are.
Get ready to face your
Oh,
maker.
come on.
Get ready to face your maker.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
Ah, fuck it.
Of course he's getting away. Oh, I want that loot.
Shit!
Yeah. Yeah, the reinforced bludgeon. Best weapon in the game.
I feel quite hungry.
Well, I felt like it was too easy to dispatch them. Hope the difficulty is a little harder the further I play. Can you throw the weapon? Throw the weapon.
I could go for something to eat now. Empty. I'll have to go somewhere else. Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know how much you heard. They came here saying they was from Lord von Burgo, and they was looking for 2 bandits that ambushed some knight yesterday. But for sure they wasn't von Burgo's people. They didn't even have his Waffenrocks. But they sure sounded keen to find you fellas.
Maybe they were from that band that followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord Bombergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you. I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have another corpse in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
I don't know.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Sleep heals you faster and if good quality energy replenishes faster while sleeping. You wine 2 handfuls of
You
chamomile
must have
and a
read it by
handful
now,
of sage.
surely.
As the chamomile, add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron.
You must have read it by now,
What?
surely. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Vino.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
What's the
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
C'est le... Mais t'es sûr j'ai pris le bon mal? T'es sûr j'ai pris la camomille?
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Grind.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
I should have boiled that chamomile on a smaller fire.
Here it is.
Oh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of that damn corpse what's lying there the whole time.
Sure. I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened. Decoction will chase away the fever. You'll sleep better after, and that'll give you strength. There's not much more I can do now. It's up to you and the Almighty.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotten hell!
Ugh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Strong the dog, fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan
Look
Toth,
at those eyes, man.
a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Yeah,
I dreamt
explore.
of terrible things. Flames,
What?
violence, war. And then the glittering silver and scallops turned into the surface of a lake. And from the lake emerged a naked, supernaturally beautiful girl. She took me into her arms and carried me away from everything to her own island. And there, she saved my life.
Well now, that probably means you're lonely and seeking company.
Wow.
Fortunately, you can join ours. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Maybe change the sharpness.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course.
Is this
I
because
did
he
bring
fell
it all
from
the
the
way
cliff?
from the spring.
And for that,
I said before,
I am in your debt,
fall from the
fair
cliff,
maid.
you-
And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
I made it mad, and when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
It doesn't feel right when he turns the head when he talks.
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot
Well, I
enough
hope they
arrows into
patch
them to
the-
make them think twice. But the thing
things
I
I'm
want to
seeing
know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favours the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers-in-arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena.
Forgot about
This will
English
come in
maps.
handy.
No
Doesn't
doubt.
know how it works anymore.
But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too,
Look at
sirs.
those eyes, man. Come on.
Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you,
When
sir.
I
Though
sit, because
I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
I can't take anything. No,
Sorry
but the
for
point
coming
would
late,
be
Ma.
to eat from
We
the
got held
table,
up
you
in
know, if there are
Troskovets.
things.
Of all places.
Let's see. Well, what I mean is, when I eat through the inventory, there's no animation. Tell me? What? I can do it now. Alright.
Places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets. He charges nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder folks buy from
Well,
us. But
I will
I
end the
understand.
stream here.
Next.
So far, I'm liking what I'm playing. The game seems good, but we'll see. I'm especially worried about the gay allegations, but so far the game looks good, kind of like the first one. I said for me I think it's a good thing because it means the game can have more content without starting to collapse like Cyberpunk. So we'll see. I'll play again tomorrow, I think. Have a good night, everyone, and I'm out.